Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with Tiffany Stratton may have gone too far during a promo aimed at Charlotte Flair, and Triple H wasn't about to let it slide. In WWE's Unreal series on Netflix, the drama behind the scenes was exposed when Stratton dropped an off-script bombshell about Flair's failed marriages, and it triggered serious fallout. During a promo leading up to WrestleMania 41, Stratton hit Flair with the stinging line about being 0-3 in marriages, which wasn't part of the original plan. The remark clearly blindsided Charlotte Flair, and the show captured the real-life consequences that followed. Triple H didn't hesitate to address the situation behind closed doors. Triple H said, "So I need Tiffany to understand that's obviously not how we do this, right? So she needs to apologize to Charlotte, and they need to get on the same page." The game emphasized that personal jabs, especially ones involving real-life pain, cross the line, even in the world of pro wrestling. Charlotte Flair later admitted that the line hit her hard and left her devastated. Even Ric Flair wasn't happy about it either and publicly called out Stratton for taking the cheap shot. The friction between Stratton and Flair may have added heat to their storyline, but even WWE knew the line went too far. In the end, Stratton was made to apologize, and the two superstars eventually smoothed things over. Elayna Black, known to WWE fans as Cora Jade, is taking time away from the ring, and according to wrestling insider Dave Meltzer, the reason may be tied to a massive income surge from OnlyFans. Speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Meltzer said, "I know she was talking to somebody who I know, and she has probably made more money last month than any woman pro wrestler in the world, probably by a lot, because of OnlyFans." Meltzer went on to compare Black's success to that of Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose set the template, and you know, if you've got the right look, you can do OnlyFans coming off of a WWE run. And not everyone can do it, obviously, but some can. I mean, Mandy Rose is incredibly rich from that, and it's the new thing, and more people are going to do it. He made it clear that given the financial grind of the independent wrestling circuit, choosing OnlyFans is simply smart business. Think about this. You want to do these indie dates for $1,000 when you're making the kind of money that she's making. It basically makes no sense at all. It's like, you know, going to do indie shows, you know, flying in, the stress, and it's indie shows and things like that, taking bumps and everything, or sitting around and the money rolls in. Meltzer noted that while success on platforms like OnlyFans may not last forever, it's impossible to ignore how lucrative it is for the right former WWE star. She may come back, but, right now for her, I mean, she's just making an incredible amount of money. I mean, it's ridiculous, so good for her. Elayna Black announced in June that she was stepping away from wrestling to prioritize her mental health. Given this new report, the financial side of that decision seems to make even more sense. Do you think Elayna Black will return to wrestling anytime soon? John Cena isn't necessarily against facing The Rock one final time during his retirement tour, but he's not going to make that happen unless WWE wants it. While speaking during Fan Expo Denver 2025, a fan asked John Cena if he would have one last match against The Rock during his farewell tour. The fan was imagining a big rematch to end Cena's WWE career. Cena didn't confirm or deny it, but he shared his thoughts on how he approaches his work in WWE. The undisputed WWE champion said, "Gosh. Fantasy booking. For those who are not inside baseball, fantasy booking is when you take an idea in your head and you're like, man, it would be cool if, that's what I'm hearing here. Man, it would be cool if John Cena could fight The Rock one more time. And that, to me, that would be cool. I've survived and kept a level head over 25 years in the WWE by not setting expectations, by showing up every single day, doing what I'm told, and asking to do it to the best of my ability." Cena made it clear he doesn't pick his opponents. Instead, where I ask for freedom, where I ask for creative expression, is not in the selection of my opponent. It is in the process of how we put forth the work to you guys. That way, I can be accountable for all my failures. Cena mentioned how some fans blame him for burying the Nexus and he accepts that, you guys say I buried the Nexus. I got a shoulder that crossed forever, cause that's me. But there are some wins along the way. Some people say, man, you're doing your best work now, you seem like you're in a different place, and I can live that triumph as well. I don't like to choose opponents because a lot of times that doesn't work out. What I like to do is get a plan and say, hey, as the artist, can I be creative with the plan? And I've earned enough trust that they'll let me do some stupid stuff, and I appreciate it. The Rock hasn't been seen since Elimination Chamber 2025, where he appeared with John Cena and Travis Scott, and Cena sold his soul to the final boss. It's unclear if Cena and The Rock will ever face each other again, so fans shouldn't get their hopes up. Thanks for watching.